My sister demanded I give her my house because she had a baby, and I don't need all that space as a single person. She lost it when our family started laughing. I'm 29, single by choice, and just bought my first house after saving for 7 years. Nothing fancy, 3-bedroom ranch in decent shape, needed some work. I spent 6 months renovating it myself, learning YouTube plumbing at 2 a.m., refinishing floors on weekends, living off ramen to afford quality fixtures. Katie's 31, married to Troy, who invests in cryptocurrency, loses money on smartphone apps, and has a 1-year-old named Bentley. They live in a 2-bedroom apartment that costs $2,400 per month because Troy insisted on a luxury complex with a gym he's never used. The housewarming party was supposed to be small, 20 people max. Katie showed up with 40 because family should celebrate together. Fine, whatever. I ordered more pizza. I'm giving the house tour when Katie starts making comments. This is way too much house for one person. 3 bedrooms? What are you compensating for? Must be nice having no responsibilities. I have responsibilities. I run an entire department at work. I volunteer at the animal shelter. I'm paying a mortgage, insurance, taxes. But apparently, none of that counts without a baby. After the tour, Katie calls everyone to the living room. I have an announcement. I assumed she was pregnant again. Nope. As you all know, space is so important for child development. Bentley needs a yard, his own room, space to grow. Meanwhile, Sarah has 3 bedrooms she's not even using. Everyone's looking confused. My mom asks where this is going. Katie pulls out a manila folder. So I've prepared a proposal. Sarah transfers the deed to us. We take over the mortgage, and she can rent the basement apartment from us. Everyone wins. Dead silence. My best friend Lucia says what everyone's thinking. That's your sister's house that she bought herself. Exactly. Katie beams, missing the point entirely. She bought it herself. Imagine how selfish it is to have all this space alone when her nephew doesn't even have a yard. Troy jumps in. We've already figured out Bentley's room. The master bedroom would be perfect for his sensory development. My master bedroom, with the bathroom I personally retiled. You want me to give you my house? I asked, genuinely believing I'd misheard. Not give. Transfer. We'll take over the payments. The payments are $1,100 a month. Oh, we can't afford that. We figured you'd still pay most of it since you make more. We'd cover like $400. My Uncle Steve started laughing. Thought it was a prank. Good one, Katie. Katie pulled out more papers. I've actually consulted with a lawyer. No lawyer would agree to this. My dad interrupted. Well, a paralegal. Troy's cousin. He says if Sarah refuses to provide adequate housing for her nephew when she has excess, it could be considered neglect. That's not how anything works, Lucia said, who's an actual lawyer. Katie turned on the tears. You all hate that I'm a mother. You're jealous of my purpose. Sarah's probably going to die alone in this house with her cats. I don't have cats. You will, because you're selfish. My mom tried mediating. Katie, honey, you can't just take Sarah's house. Why not? She took my parents. Plot twist nobody expected. What? My mom gasped. You guys helped with her down payment, but not mine. We gave you $30,000 for your wedding. Dad exploded. Sarah got $10,000 for the house. That wedding was an investment in your grandchild. You weren't even pregnant then. Troy pulled out his phone. I'm documenting this hostility for court. What court? I asked. Housing court, family court, Supreme Court if necessary. Then Katie played her final card, posted on Facebook, live, during my party, at my sister's house that she refuses to share with her nephew, about to be homeless because family means nothing to her. Bentley doesn't understand why Aunt Sarah hates him. Katie grabbed Troy and Bentley. We're leaving, but this isn't over. I know squatters' rights. You have to squat first, Lucia called out helpfully. Katie tried to storm out dramatically, but Troy had to come back 3 times. Once for the diaper bag, once for Bentley's shoe, once for Bentley himself, whom they'd forgotten in the backyard. The next day, Katie sent an itemized bill for emotional damages, totaling $50,000, including $75 for gas to drive to my hostile environment. 2 weeks later, Katie showed up with a moving truck. We're here. For what? Moving in. You never formally evicted us. You never formally lived here. Bentley visited once. That establishes residency. The police officer who responded could barely keep a straight face. Ma'am, visiting someone's house doesn't mean you live there. But I'm a mother.